Well, yo guys, welcome back to another episode of the worst podcast in town. We're doing this one a little different. We're talking first, and then we're bringing on a special guest. So
special guest for a special day.
A very special day. Anyway, we wanted to do a bit more of a fun. Well, like we're trying to have fun podcast, of course, but like, yeah, this one's a bit of a fun one with the theme of New Zealand. If you know New Zealand, you know the National Crate Day. First of all, drink responsibly. Don't be a fucking idiot. That's coming from me,
but
and probably
enjoy yourself.
Yeah, and probably from your mother as well. Like that's just my fucking disclaimer. Not like Kyle. And so yeah, have a good crate day. Anyway, things are been pretty hectic OCDC wise lately. Fucking shipping delays and shit been mental, but we're working a lot on a January fucking collection. Also probably going to be in Wellington doing like multiple podcasts in one day. So me and Kyle, I'll throw Kyle in my suitcase. We'll be traveling up to Wellington. We have some real special guests lined up, so it'll be dope. How's life been for you, Kyle, man?
Christmas retail, great fun.
I could imagine.
No, it's not been too bad. I think it's only going to get worse from because I'll be watching this crate day, so it's only going to get worse from then. I can't see it getting any better.
Yeah,
it's just bring on 25th or 26th even 26th of December.
I thought you said bring on 2016. I was like, Jesus Christ, you're doing fucking 12. But yeah,
bring on 2020.
But yeah, it's been an interesting few weeks. If you're, I know most of our listeners in New Zealand, and first of all, thank you for those that have been that we came up on their Spotify rap for. It's quite funny because we didn't come up on our own ones, and because fuck, why would we listen to this? To be fair, but
yeah, why are you guys listening to this?
Yeah. So
that's the real question.
Yeah, so I really appreciate it. We've got a lot in the works for next year, some real special projects behind the scenes. I think 2022 is probably going to be really massive for both me personally with the company, and then Kyle with his helping in the company too and his streaming. So yeah, man, I think 2022 is going to be a good one. It's my working full time on this. Some days are very stressful. Some days I do fuck all, to be honest, but.
I think 2022 is a big year, right?
I think
it goes up from here.
Yeah, hopefully. Man. Like, I think if any year is gonna fucking like dramatically change my life, I think it's gonna be this year coming up. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. We have some dope guests lined up as well, guys. For we'll also have a Christmas special. We've got on the next podcast after this, we've got JPEG and Dan from DB World in Wellington. We talked about the New Zealand music scene. We're talking about rap. We're talking about all that fun shit. So obviously I've been quite involved in New Zealand rap scene a little bit, over the last few years and shit. So it's a real good pod. And talking about them releasing their cypher. We probably have one more absolute banger podcast lined up before the end of the year. And then probably a Christmas one.
And then we'll wrap it.
Yeah, and then we'll wrap it up, as you do. But yeah, fuck.
that was a lot.
But yeah, so we've got some sick guests lined up for next year. But any feedback's appreciated on the podcast too, because I appreciate you guys doing this. I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing. Obviously, Little Bubblegum's podcast is streaming really well. It was dope to have like Carby on. Obviously, all the guests we've had on like Kid Ray and shit. It was all fucking.
All the shorts they're popping. Everyone watching our,
Yeah,
little 15-minute clip.
Yeah, so it's been dope. So I just want to say I really appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys' support. And we're pretty much going to kick straight into this next podcast with our very special guest. Did I even name drop who this guy was?
No. So, and this is in the title for clickbait, which it probably will be.
It will be in the title for clickbait.
Yeah.
But yeah, very special guest. We just wanted to say, make sure you have fun. The summer, make sure you stay safe. Make sure you scan your fucking QR codes wherever you are as well.
Well, they come scan yours. You don't really scan QR codes now, do you? They scan yours.
No, you scan it.
I don't know how it works, mate.
Have you scanned them?
What? No, I haven't scanned anything, mate.
Bro, get you cancelled. But yeah, have fun this summer, be safe, and we'll be back next week for a very special episode too. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys' support. It's pretty much what I'm rambling on about. Is there anything else?
No, man, it's been sick this year. Podcasts are taking off. I think having everyone, all these guests, just want to talk to us too. Like, it's been sick.
Yeah, it's been wild. We've been getting hit up by a few of the guests, so it hasn't just been a one-way street, which has been dope. And we're trying to get even some like guys from Super Rugby and shit on, and like just try to get all sorts of people from all sorts of different walks of life. We don't ever want to hold them down. Like, you watch some podcasts and they're like an hour or so. Like, we don't want to take too much of these guys' time, so usually why we take like half an hour max and then just ramble ourselves. Well, I think I want to keep a podcast kind of short and sweet. Like, I don't want it to be too much.
Watch it.
Yeah, and I think it keeps people's attention too. But yeah, so we're gonna kick straight into this podcast with ThatKiwiGuyy. Thank you very much for your time. Let's do it. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the worst podcast in town. We have a very convenient special guest on. If you're in New Zealand or if you know anything about summer that's coming up, you probably know New Zealand summer tends to start with, it's like religious now, bro.
Yeah, it is.
A crate day seems to start. We've got a very special guest. He has over 1.1 million followers on TikTok. He's probably the definition of viral at the moment. We've got ThatKiwiGuyy. How are you, bro?
Good. How are you?
I'm not too bad. First of all, like, what made you, like, we found each other on TikTok and we've known each other for a little bit off it, but what made you, like, start that channel? Like, what was your idea behind that? Like,
So it all started when, because I'm not the biggest social media person myself, so it all started when my partner downloaded the app and I seen this video of a guy drinking some beer and he done it quite fast and he got a lot of views for it. So I just thought, oh, well, if he can do it, I can bloody do it. And then I done it and here we are pretty much.
So obviously, you know, you watched the video, you thought, I've got the talent, I can scull drinks too. How did you kind of discover the talent to scull drinks? Like, for me personally, I cannot scull drinks, I cannot do a vortex, whatever. So how did it all come about?
Oh, well, since I was young, I guess I've just always been able to scull a lot of liquids, I guess. And I don't know, I've been in the trades for a few years now, and I guess one of the things that you just do is have a beer after work. And I just got used to drinking a lot of beer, and yeah, so I guess it just sort of came, not naturally, but just, yeah.
Over time.
There must have been times where you woke up, though, and, like, had, like, tens of thousands more followers. Like, what was your first reaction when you seen shit like that? You must have been, like, fucking shocked or some shit, yeah.
Yeah, well, because like I said, I wasn't a big social media person, so I didn't really keep up to date with them. And I posted a video doing, I can't remember, I think it was some sort of juice. It might have been like a Ribena juice or something. And then I went to work early that morning the next day, and about smoko time, about 10 o'clock, I went on my phone and I just noticed that I had 99 plus notifications, and I was like, oh, what the hell? Then I clicked on the bloody app, and at that time, I didn't even see how many followers I had. I just read a comment that said, man said cheers for 10K. He's at 500. And I was like, what? And then I looked at my following, and I had like 500,000 followers overnight. And I was like, oh, what the hell did this come from? So, yeah, it was a bit of a buzz. It was weird.
It's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen someone blow up so fast on that app, though. Like, because I think you might have found me before I like when you first started doing your videos. Because you told me to, like, I think we talked on a live or something. You told me to follow you, and I followed you back. And then I just suddenly watched your account just go fucking crazy, and it was ridiculous as well. So you're like a lot of people in our small town know who you are. Like, you're like idolized in this weird way between people we know.
Yeah,
it's pretty crack up.
That's cool.
So a big thing from, like, so obviously, you know, you found Aiden talked on live, but for me, how I found you on TikTok was I was just scrolling as you do, you're chilling, scrolling it, and I just seen a guy drinking drinks in Aiden's merch, and I've known him for a couple of years, obviously, and so I was like, I saved it, sent it to Aiden, I was like, bro, this guy's wearing your brand, and he's selling drinks, and he's got quite a lot of likes and stuff. How'd you find OCDC and all that?
Oh, well, yeah, I was sort of just scrolling, like you said, amongst TikTok, and then this fella's video popped up and was just talking about his brand and the reasoning behind it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'd be down to get in on that, and then, yeah, pretty much that's just why I hit you up, because, I mean, it's just good.
No, yes, bro, I appreciate it. Do you have any, you, like, obviously, I watched a podcast you were on with some lads in the UK, and you said you can do what, like 40 handles on a night out? Like, how much does your night outs cost you? Like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, you're throwing down like a mortgage, like, on the weekend, bro.
Yeah, so recently, because of this TikTok stuff, the night outs have been pretty good because I come across people that are like, majority of the time they want to try and comp me.
Oh,
So I'll get a free handle out of it. Like, you know, I'd get to have some fun with someone, but then get a free handle. But usually before that, I'm not a big go out to town guy. I'm more of a like either just go to the pub or just have like a box of beers or, you know, after work. But usually if I was to go out at town, I mean, the tabs, usually I like to drink a box or a bit more than that before I go out to town and then only have to buy, say, around like 10 handles or something. Just, you know, something like that.
just a few.
Just a few.
Yeah, 10 handles.
Yeah.
Destroy me, I think. Do you have any like funny drinking stories or anything, or like any crazy thing? Because I feel like you'd have some crazy experiences.
Well, I've got some. Majority I can remember. There was this one time I was in Taupo, and I was only supposed to go out for a nice dinner with my partner and just have a couple beers. And then turns out we ran into, I think it was 3 guys, 2 guys and 1 girl, and they happened to know me off TikTok, so they bought me a drink. And then, we started drinking. Turns out I woke up at about 3:30 in the morning on a lawn 5 kilometers away from the B&B I had booked. And I had woke up to the police car pulling up and came to talk to me. And well, at that time I was like, oh shit, what happened? Like, I can't remember. Anyway, they came and woke me up. Turns out the neighbours had rung them because I'd been on their bloody lawn asleep for a couple hours. And they took me back to the Airbnb where my partner was actually sleeping outside because I had the house key. And I lost the house key. So that wasn't fun. And the police had to talk to the house owner and my partner and just let them know that I wasn't in trouble. They were just giving me a lift. So they're a good bloke.
Yeah, shout out to
But,
them. Like, you must have been in the dog box after that, though.
Yeah. And it wasn't the bloody first time either. I'm sure it won't be the last though, but that's all right. That's how it goes.
For those that want a bit more background on you though, like, because I know you live in quite a small place, like whereabouts do you live in, and what do you do for work in that as well, bro? Like, what do you do outside of what people see on social media, I guess?
Oh, so originally I am from a little town, Te Puke, in the Bay of Plenty. And back there I was a foreman in concreting. I was doing concreting and diggy excavation back then, just earthworks, driveways, house pads, that sort of things. So I was there for like, all my life, even though it's not very long. That was only like, I don't know, 3 years I was doing that. And I've just recently moved to Hamilton about 3 months ago. My partner's up here studying law and human resource management. So I thought I'd just come up here and give her a hand basically with the bills and that.
Yeah.
And up here I am finishing, pretty much. And up here I am finishing off my building apprenticeship so that I can hopefully go and do some project management bloody schooling either next year or the year after. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So not too much.
Shit, that's good, bro.
That's
well done.
mean,
Well
that's
done.
mean.
That's very impressive. So we talked a little bit on Instagram. What's your plans for Crate Day? Obviously, this will be out on Crate Day.
This will be out.
So we've accidentally timed this so fucking well, but
yeah. So that's the thing. If I'd made TikTok last year, it would have been a hell of a lot better social media like thing for me last Crate Day, because last Crate Day I went hectic, but I done 3 crates last year, and I went. It got posted, you know, mutually to all my friend groups and stuff. I done a bloody yard glass to start it off, and then done a couple crates, and so I kind of got in a little bit of trouble. Not too much, just not like violence or anything. Just like, you know, but binge drinking, too much drinking. The next morning, my partner had to pick me up, and that wasn't the best thing. But yeah, I'd say this year I'm still going to go out there. I've met some of these boys in Hamilton here. They're cool, and he's invited me over with him and his bros, so they're happy to have me around. I mean, like I said to them, I'm happy to be around because I'm new up here and I don't know anyone, so it'll be good. And we're going to be competing for the fastest to finish their crate this year. So I'll probably try and post every bottle I'll try and post every time I finish a bottle on Instagram or something, and I want to go for at least under an hour. Hopefully, that'll be good. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping
like
for.
it sounds weird, but like I don't know, like you've seen in America, like people have like drinking competitions, even like stupid shit like hot dog eating competitions, like probably something you'd like on the low. But like, like, do you think like can you consume food as fast as you consume drink, or is it just normal?
Yeah, that's the thing. Nah, I'm actually not even like it looks like it. I'm actually not a huge eater. It's weird. I'm actually not a huge eater, so it's weird like that. I can't consume as much food. Yeah.
Oh yeah. One other thing, bro. Were you drinking with Brucey last summer? Did I see something like? How did that happen?
Yeah. Oh well, his manager just hit me up, bro. Like, he was like, "Bro, we're coming to New Zealand. We love your TikToks, love your shit. Would you want to come to a show? I can get you on a list, bring a couple mates." I was like, "Oh yeah, sounds mean." And then, well, because back then I didn't even know what DMB was.
Yeah,
I didn't even listen to that stuff. And then I started pumping to it, and it was mean. And then I met him in Tauranga at one of his concerts that he had there, and it was pretty mean. I ended up a bit too pissed, and I ended up I met him and all, and it was all good and everything, and it was a good night. I'll just say it was a good night.
That's where the story ends.
At least it was enjoyable, eh?
That's a pretty ridiculous experience.
What
do you think? Like what's your perfect Kiwi summer, bro? Because I think a lot of people will be wondering what you're up to. Like, what's your plans for summer, especially around COVID? Like, what are you going to be doing?
Well, for summer, usually it just involves beer and probably, I don't know, jet ski, beach, lots of barbecues, and probably just a lot of four-wheel driving and probably wrecking the truck again, to be fair, yeah.
Doesn't sound too bad.
No, that's good, bro. That's crack up. No, I appreciate having you on, bro. And I know you've pulled over in your car to give us your time, so I really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing more content from you. What's the future of your channel, or are you just going to keep posting just for fun and see what happens? I guess.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The main thing of this channel was just me having fun, and I mean, if people like watching, I'll just keep doing it. Like, I'm just posting, or I'm trying to post at least once a week now, but it's just whenever I can, like, during work hours now. Work's picked up a bit now that we're coming into summer, because obviously a lot of people want their houses finished, so the hours are becoming a bit longer now. But I mean, I can, if people want to keep seeing it, I'll probably just keep doing it, to be fair.
That's fair, bro. That's fair.
Is there anything you want to anything you want to shout out before we close it out?
Not really much. Just thanks for having me on. I appreciate it, and I'll make sure to keep buying your merch, bro.
I'll send you something. I'll get you sorted for Christmas, bro.
Cheers, man. Appreciate it.
All good.
3 dots, letting on 2, 3 shots, made a boy jump, crisscross.